We have a brilliant actress and a hilarious traitor. It's Neve Campbell and Alan Carr. Well, Neve, welcome to the show for the first time. Thank you so much for being in. Alan, thank you for coming because you were in Scotland this morning, I believe.
Yeah. And I come down, I'm buying a castle.
He's buying a car.
I'm buying a car. I'm having a midlife crisis.
Yeah. Is this because you loved being in Traitors so much you want your own turret?
I do. I want a turret to call me own. I'm in my turret era.
Yeah. But you're going to make a TV show about this.
Yeah. I fancy a move. And I love being in the Traitors castle, so I thought I'm going to get myself one. You know, when people have a midlife crisis, they get like a ponytail or a Lamborghini.
Car, yes.
Yeah, I want a castle because we had fun in that castle.
We did have a lot of fun.
I won Celebrity Traitors. Did you know that?
I heard he did.
I know. I don't like to talk about it, but you know.
You have something in common with Neve, though, because if you're about to move to Scotland, Neve, your dad's from Scotland, isn't he?
My dad, yeah, he's from Glasgow.
He's from Glasgow. Do you get to go there much?
I didn't used to when I was younger, but I've been quite a bit this summer. I've got friends who have a castle, actually, that's for sale.
What?
Oh, my God.
I do.
I'm looking for one now.
They seriously have a castle that they want to sell. I will, yeah.
So you want a turret, drawbridge, moat, that kind of shit.
I don't think it has a moat, but we can work on it.
Yeah.
How much is the castle for sale for, do you know?
I don't know. I mean, it's not going to be cheap.
No, I've had to get a loan out.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly. But I love Scotland, don't you?
Yeah, I love it.
What do you like about Scotland?
I love it. I love the people. I love the accent. I love the land.
Does your father still have a Scottish accent? Because he moved to Canada, is that correct?
When he's drunk and angry, he has an accent. But otherwise, he has a Canadian accent.
Can you do a Scottish accent?
My very first acting line was in a Scottish troupe that my dad directed when I was a child. I was 6 years old. And it was my granny says I'm as a wee chicky birdie. You're like, what? Yeah, but I think I was 6 and I was told to roll the R, so I said, my granny. Yeah,
I see. I thought you were ordering a biryani. I didn't understand what you were saying.
I'll work on it.
My granny. OK, let's talk briefly a bit about Traitors before we get on screen stuff, because it was a remarkable experience, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, we didn't know what we were letting ourselves in for, and we were both surprised at how intense it was.
Oh, I know. It was so it was so intense, and like sometimes I thought they were, and it was long hours as well, you know. Because what happens is they are dong at the end of the day, and then you go out, but then the traitors were taken round the side, and an empty car drives off, and everyone thinks we're in there. Mm-hmm. So we were getting in about 2 a.m.
We got in like 2:45 one night.
Yeah, and then Stephen Fry round the round table was like, right. Look for people who are tired. Don't try this. I'm like that.
I was yawning. Kat was asleep all day anyway.
I know. And then Stephen went, I see, Kat, you were nodding off. And she went, actually, I've got ADHD. That's why. And he went, Lucy, I saw you having a nap. And she went, I'm on my period. Round the round table, Stephen Fry was going, think of the Cambridge spies. They recruited these spies. They were flamboyant. They were camp. They were out there. He's directly opposite me. I'm like, hello. Who is it?
How did he win? How did he win?
I know. I was so crap. So crap. But you know now, when I go on holiday, because I think they showed it in America, no one ever spots me in America. And I was on holiday in January, and then this woman on the balcony went, I see you, traitor! Don't hide your face from me, I see you! Who've you murdered today? And like, people think I'm a murderer walking around looking for my next victim.
Neve, would you ever do a reality show? You must have been asked, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think I have been asked, and I've always said no.
That's a fair enough response. I'm thrilled. There's a new Scream film. Scream number 7 is out pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. It's out on the 27th of February. Book your tickets now. I can't wait. I love the Scream films.
Thank you.
What can you tell us about the new one? Because I haven't seen it yet, because they haven't had any screenings yet.
No, they won't let anyone see it until the actual day.
OK.
It's great. It's really good. It's, you know, when they came to me about this one, they said they wanted to come back to Sydney Prescott and see where she is at in this journey in her life. And, you know, she's a mother now. She was a mother in 5, but the kids were tiny, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Now I have a teen daughter, and, you know, it's been very brave of her to decide to have a family, considering what happens to most of the people in her life.
Yeah.
And so her worst nightmare is that, you know, Ghostface would come and harm her family.
Target
and
her
of
kid.
course, it's a Scream movie, so that's exactly what happens. But it's great. There's Isabel May, who plays my daughter, Tatum, is fantastic.
That's what we want for a night out of the cinema.
Yeah.
Alan, you jumped when Ghostface rose up again at the end. You jumped.
Oh, I jumped, yeah.
Do you-
Nearly, yeah.
Do you,
Nearly had a turtle egg.
do you like horror films, though?
Love horror films.
Yeah. So you're ready for it, but then I would have thought you'd expected Ghostface to come back.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I've got a nervous
In the moment.
disposition
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't get that from you.
Okay, so, Neve, do you like making them? They must be fun to make,
I
I'm
love,
sure...
yeah.
So you formed relationships, I would have thought, with the people who have been in many of the others with you.
Yeah, I mean, 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the first one was like summer camp, honestly. We were there for 2 months in Santa Rosa, California, and we were all young. We were new in our careers and working with this brilliant script and Wes Craven, and it was just such a magical experience. And so for us, every time we get to... The ones who survive, every time we get to revisit each other, it's a lot of fun.
I love sequels, though. I mean, when I love a film, like, if there's a series of films, I want them to keep making them. Like, I would quite happily watch any number of Rocky films if they kept making them.
Yeah.
He meant Rocky.
I was wondering...
It was a bit like your Scottish accent.
know.
I needed to know what was...
I should have murdered you, is
Yeah.
what I should have done. But Alan's back on our screen with something else. He's back on a new show that he does with the wonderful Susie Dent, who you'll know from Countdown, called, of course, Secret Genius.
Yes.
And so it's an effort to actually find people who might not necessarily think they are, but could well be geniuses.
Yeah, there's like about a million undiscovered geniuses, and I just love the whole idea of the show. It's people, everyday people with extraordinary minds who maybe haven't fulfilled their potential, you know, and it's so lovely. And
But not necessarily brains that work in the way that you see when you do standard education, but clever people who just haven't been given the chance.
Yeah, there was one man there, he said, my teacher said you're either going to be Prime Minister or a serial killer. I said to him, well, I don't see you at number 10, should I be worried? But yeah, it's all that, it's all that, and I just loved it.
How long have I known you now for, Alan? About 30 years?
30 years,
Yeah, and he is, and you all saw this in Traitors. He's just the loveliest man. I know when you say that about us people, you mean that. You know, you are a very caring person.
Yeah. And also, yes, I am. Imagine me next year. Get off my land.
But are you worried then? Are you worried about animals? You said you a gun there, get off my land, but are you worried about, is there wildlife in that part of Scotland that you would have to fend off?
Well, I want to reintroduce wolves. Because if I'm a landowner, you can reintroduce wolves, so that would be nice.
Why would you want to do that?
Well, I don't know. It helps the ecosystem, doesn't it?
Then no, hold it. Does it?
Maybe I'll have to think about it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe speak to someone who's lived there for a while to see what they think. But didn't you have an encounter with an animal when you were young?
Yes. I did a film when I was, I think, 18 years old, and I had to do a scene with a bear. And, you know, at that age, you think, I just want to please the director and please them. And so they said, we want the bear to chase you, so dip your hand in honey and run. And I went, okay. Not smart. So I dipped my hand in honey, and I had actually given it, they had this big bottle of Coca-Cola, so I gave it some Coca-Cola, then the honey. I was like, so it's a bear on a sugar rush. And then they said, run, so I run to a boulder, and I turn around, and I put my hand out. It's supposed to come to my hand, decides not to go for my hand, and grabs me by the leg, and pulls me through the forest.
Wow.
My mom was there at the time. She's screaming. The entire crew has frozen. And the only thing they could think to do was get the animal wrangler to take rocks and throw them at the bear and get it angry. So that managed to get it angry enough that it let me go.
And the bear still had hold of your foot?
Yeah. Pulling me by the calf.
Oh.
Yeah.
And were you sort of thinking clearly at that time? Were you panicking, or were
I literally was going, he's biting me, he's biting me. It's all I could think to say, you know?
Oh, my God.
And then I ran off set. I was upset, and the director came out, and he said, I'm so sorry, we don't have to do that again. I was like, no, we're doing that again. We have to get this shot.
Wow.
Which was really dumb.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about your early acting career.
Okay.
Okay, when did you start?
So I started out as a ballerina. I was at the National Ballet School when I was 9. I started at 6 originally, and my first job was Phantom of the Opera when I was
Phantom of the
14.
Opera. Wow.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
presumably, is that where you learned to scream?
Yeah, every night. I did 800 shows in 2 years.
Wow.
And I had to scream every night, so...
That's a lot of
it
scream.
helped. It helped
Your
with
life
the
is
film.
coloured with scream.
Yes.
Is it a good scream you have?
I have a very good scream.
Well, we know already, Alan, even when he's not trying to scream, it comes out a bit like that sometimes. Should we have a scream off?
So
Let's have a scream off, if you don't mind.
Okay. I think I might need to stand up. Can I stand up?
Yes, stand up.
Okay.
So a scare, this is your scared?
You want to scare me?
Okay, well, I don't want to, but... okay, so here we go.
Okay. What? Are you gonna scream? Okay, go.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
Okay, Alan.
Okay. What?
Do you want me to scare you?
Yeah, scare me. Okay, yeah. Go, go.